Hey, what's up, guys? This repair of the beach. Hope everyone's great. I wanted to speak about the current situation about Turkey and Greece. Now, we all know Turkey is provoking Greece for years and decades now. And the only reason they are provoking Greece is for Greece to respond and shoot down one of their drones or do something else so Turkey can find the excuse and say we are just defending ourselves. That's why Greece is not doing anything serious. Now, if Turkey was right, all they had to do was go to the international law and all will be done. But because they are not right, they are using deceptive tactics, saying that the Greeks are attacking Turkish aircrafts and locking them, saying that the Greeks are drowning immigrants, where Turkey is the one who is sending thousands and thousands of immigrants in the sea and abandoning them, or through the borders in from Evro in Greece, and propaganda trying to deceive the public. And when I mean public, I mean the world public, because inside Turkey they are already deceived. Erdogan keeps threatening Greece every day, saying that they will come during the night, they will throw us in the sea, saying that we are locking their airplanes and we are occupying the islands and its Turkish lands, and they will come and take Crete. And now in 2025, they are saying that they will also take Thessaloniki. Woe to the plains, to the superior places. Filthy nations shall come. When they will come, do not be afraid. They will leave, go aside. So they have a plan and tactic how to do things for years now and are preparing. Now, according to the Orthodox prophecies, we know that Turkey will attack us. We also know that we won't suffer a lot of damages from them. We also know that at one point, Russia will come down and invade Turkey and conquer Constantinople and the whole of Turkey. And that war will last for 6 months after the general war will happen. When they won't agree, as the prophet says, out of 100 times, 99 times by war and one by pen, there will always be wars. Now, when something occurs in Crete, then the war will happen. Now, the only thing that could happen in Crete is the natural gases. That's the only thing that matters right now for the whole world. Turkey invaded Cyprus in 1974. The Greeks knew about it, NATO knew about it, the Americans knew about it. We even have a recording of their speech saying it, saying Turkey will invade Cyprus, and the Americans are telling us not to do anything, don't attack Turkey, wait for them to come, and if they attack, respond, we will respond against them. Now, Turkey did the first move, and NATO did nothing. The total betrayal. And by the time the Greeks did something and took it upon themselves, it was late. Now, the United States never cared about Greece or Cyprus, but about the minerals and the natural gases that are there in the Mediterranean Sea, and specifically in the Eastern Mediterranean Sea, where Cyprus is and where Crete is. That's the whole area everybody is fighting for. Now, why is Erdogan doing this specifically at this time? Why is he threatening to invade Greece now? Besides exposing him on the Blue Land and the expansion of Turkey through occupation. Why didn't he invade Greece 5 years ago when he was much better military and economically than he is now against Greece? The reason is because if nothing happens now, Turkey will have to wait at least another 10 years to try to attack Greece. Because with the military equipment Greece bought, Greece has the edge. And Turkey knows it. The Turkish airplanes, the F-16s, can be shot down in minutes in the air. The difference in distance operations is huge now with the Rafale and the F-16 Vipers. Their navy can be destroyed within days, if not hours, by the Greek navy, and they know it. Now, the only thing the Turks can do and are doing is sending UAV. That's the only thing they can do right now. Thankfully, Greece is at the final stages of setting their anti-drone defense system with the help of Israel. But believe me, we can take them down easily and even take control of them. Now, Russia, according to the prophecies, is doing a big mistake, and they will understand their mistake when they reach Jerusalem, according to the prophets. Now, they won't be trying to help Greece in this war against Turkey. They will be doing it for their own reasons, for the Black Sea, and even come down to the Straits in Egypt. The thing is, when they reach Jerusalem, then the West will intervene. When they reach Jerusalem. Now, Turkey has allies to go against the surrounding nations, like Armenia and the Kurds. Turkey is occupying areas of Iraq, Syria, and other surrounding neighbors like Armenia. Even recently had a war with the Azeris against Armenia, despite Azerbaijan as well. They are in Qatar, and they are also meddling in Libya and occupying areas in Libya as well, using mercenaries. So Turkey is literally starting a war with all surrounding neighbors and Greece. Now, the war in Armenia, even this last week, a government official of Turkey said that it is easy for Turkey to wipe Armenia off the map. Why is Azerbaijan fighting with Armenia? Because if Armenia is not in the way, Turkey and Azerbaijan can unite. Same thing they are trying to do with Syria, Iraq, Armenia, what they're doing to the Kurds, Cyprus, and now they are trying to do that with Greece. So they also have Pakistan as allies, and Erdogan, who has lost the West, is going to Putin holding hand in hand with him. And the West is clearly with Greece. But Putin, in the end, will not betray the Greeks. He's not doing it for the Greeks. he's doing it for his own country and his own pride, thinking it's divine, but unwillingly he will help the Greeks. Now, this is not something new. We knew about this for years and decades ago. We know it's coming, and that's why Greece has military agreements with Egypt, Israel, India, France, backed up by the European Union, backed by the United States, who are actually enemies of Turkey and are supporting people who are terrorists, according to Turkey herself. Erdogan is trying to find enemies everywhere he can before the elections. So Turkey is not going against Greece if they attack, but they will be going up against Israel, Egypt, France, United States, European Union, India, Saudi Arabia, and even the United Emirates. It's not like Turkey will invade Greece and there will be a war like we see in Ukraine. Once Turkey does the move and attack Greece, then her destruction will come and will be dismembered, and parts of her will go to Armenia, Greece, and the Kurds, and we'll have Kurdistan as a nation. Now, another reason Erdogan is pissed off with Mitsotakis is because 8 years ago, Turkey was way ahead, like 15 years ahead of Greece in military, and had bought an aircraft carrier for the F 35. But Turkey was kicked out of the F 35 program because they bought the S 400 from Russia. Now, Turkey was also building parts of the F 35, and now that is kicked out, the buy of the aircraft carrier is useless. $27 billion down the drain. Now, they could use it for a helicopter, or probably even for some drones, but they can't maneuver in the GNC, so it's pretty much useless. They can only use it at the northeast of Turkey in the Mediterranean Sea. Now, Greece is in the program for the F 35 and will get 20 in the year 2028 and 20 probably in 2030. Another slap in the face to Erdogan from Mitsotakis is to upgrade the F-16 to Vipers, which Greece actually blocked through Congress. And Greece actually is upgrading their F-16 and already have two upgraded and flying in the sky, of a total of 83 of them. Greece also has bought 24 Rafale from France. They already have 6 in the sky, 6 more coming by the end of the year, and by the year 2024, the other 12. Greece also most likely is going to buy the Mirage 2005 from the United Emirates, which is an ally of Greece, and have signed a defense pact together. In case of war, if anybody is attacked, the other country goes for help. Same contract that Greece has with France. If Greece is attacked, France is obligated to send help to Greece and defend Greece. Now, the Mirage 2005 are pretty much like the F-16 Vipers. So it will be a huge upgrade, and they are in great condition. Now, how many they will get, we'll have to see. But Turkey is seeing all of this, and pretty much see that the difference between the Greek Air Force and the Turkish Air Force is huge. And that's why Turkey is complaining and saying that they are giving everything to the Greeks and Turkey is not getting nothing. We can't even upgrade our F-16. But the thing is that Turkey is playing on two tables, with NATO and with Asia and Putin. And it's whoever wants a lot will lose even the little he has, is a saying we say in Greece. Turkey is also the one who is provoking, flying over Greek islands and aerial space, going into Greek waters and provoking, sending their research ship in Greek territory and Cyprus territory. Turkey is the one who is threatening with war every day, not Greece. And that's one of the reasons they're not getting weapons, because you can't trust them as an ally. On the other hand, Greece has proven to be a trustworthy ally for decades, always taken the right side. And even in the war in Ukraine, even though we have great relationship with Russia, and especially the people of Russia and Greece are one, and we're our brothers and sisters, are our brothers and sisters, and will always be our brothers and sisters. We didn't support Russia invading Ukraine, despite whatever Putin or Russia would say or do against us. We cannot go with something that is wrong. It's that simple. God is our witness. He sees our actions, our decisions, and in the end, we'll know who is the one who is on the side of God. God never told us to attack a nation, but the prophecy says that when two Orthodox countries come to war, then the end is near. Well, here we are, Russia with Ukraine. Here we are with Turkey threatening Greece, Turkey meddling in Libya, in Iraq, in Syria, in Armenia, in the Black Sea. Even the Arabic nations are against Turkey and telling them to leave the occupied areas that they are in. And Saudi Arabia also has a contract and cooperation with Greece, and they rejected Erdogan when Erdogan went there to get money, and pretty much have separated him from Saudi Arabia. So this is not just something between Turkey and Greece. This is something that all the big players are playing into it. Greece is just neutral, just trying to be on the right side of the matter, not provoking anybody, not attacking anybody, even though the whole world knows that those are our lands, but we obey the international law. It's that simple. Now, according to the prophecies, we know that we will get Constantinople and our areas back without fighting. They will give it to us. Now the prophecies say that Russia will give it to us, America will give it to us, they will both give it to us. Why? Because nobody wants the other side to have it in control. So the West will say East can't have it, the East will say the West can't have it, so they will give it to Greece, and Greece will go back to Constantinople, and the liturgy in Hagia Sophia will begin again, as it is prophesied. Now, Erdogan wanted to send Orthodox to do research in between Cyprus and Crete, but so far has only stayed in Turkish waters and is actually being criticized by Turkish media for not going further and going researching near Cyprus and Crete in Greece's territory and the Cypriot territory. Well, the thing is that Greece arranged military exercises throughout the summer and throughout September with the Americans, with Israel, with France in that area. So that area is full of military of Greek warships and allies. So I don't think Turkey will do a stupid move and go down there. If y'all remember, what was it, 2-3 years ago when they did something similar, that we almost came to war. And this is another slap in the face for Erdogan, that he was saying he will send Orthodox there, and he hasn't yet. Another slap in the face is Alexandroupoli, which is the second Suda, which is in Chania in Crete, have actually served there and kept guard at the ammunition and at the gate. It's joint with the Air Force, the Greek Air Force, which is a military base of the Americans. Alexandroupoli is a convict place now for energy, which was supposed to be for Turkey, but now is for Greece, and it just infuriated Erdogan. So the whole project and the port of Alexandroupoli is going according to plan. They don't need Turkey or Russia for now energy to pass into Europe. They could use Greece. And now there is a problem with Bulgaria, who kind of wants to make a deal with Russia so that the natural gas could pass through Bulgaria, and that's something that goes against NATO, and that might cause a problem. And we know from the prophecy that out of Bulgaria, cry of war comes out. Now, what could be that reason? Could this be the reason? Could be. Let's see. But it could also be the immigrants, because Greece has blocked the borders with a wall, and now the immigrants are going up towards Bulgarian borders to get in. And actually the Prime Minister of Bulgaria went and visited Greek territory in Evro and saw the wall, and is probably going to do the same in Bulgaria now. However, there are some who say that it is Kosovo from Albania, a small country, but that's a minority, and I don't believe that, because Joseph Vatopedi says it's Bulgaria. Now Turkey is complaining about Alexandroupoli, saying that the Americans are building bases in Greece targeting Turkey. The funny thing is that even Turkey has American bases in Turkey, so it's good for them to have American bases in Turkey, but it's not good for Greece to have American bases in Greece. Double standard. Same thing with the 6 nautical miles to 12, which is an international law that all countries do, and only Greece hasn't done because Turkey has a casus belli against Greece and threatened with war. And as always, Turkey, as a hypocrite in the Black Sea, has extended the from 6 nautical miles to 12 there, showing their hypocrisy. And they claim that we weren't there, so it doesn't apply on us, but yet they use it for the Black Sea. Now, why they don't do it for the Aegean Sea? Because if they do it for the Aegean Sea, then automatically Greece does it for themselves, and Greece, from a 30% of the Aegean Sea, can exploit 70% of it. And that's why they don't want to do it. And according to the prophecies, when you hear in the news about the 6 nautical miles to 12, then the end is near. And when Turkey passes the 6 nautical miles, her destruction will come. Now, we know from years that the war will start either from beneath or above, either from Syria or from Crimea over there. We know that if the war was gonna get caught up from above, we would be destroyed. If the war is caught up from underneath us, nothing will happen to us, just a little. We know that we will suffer mostly from the rebels, from the guerrilla warfare, than the armies. There will be regular army and guerrilla. We will suffer much from the last. Now, all the countries of the north will turn to ashes according to the prophecy. Either it starts from above or beneath, the same result comes for them. The nations of the north will turn to ashes. And we also know that the Antichrist will want to be the god of this earth when Russia reaches Jerusalem. So, as you can see, the war against Turkey is kind of close, you could say. I don't think they will do a move like a war. It's mostly to get votes for the election. Erdogan needs to get something. So even if he gets the approval of the F-16 without the clause that they can fly in Greek territory and use them against the Greeks, that will be a success for Erdogan at this point. Or even blocking some military equipment to the islands, but that is not going to happen for no reason, because every country has the right to defend its land, all its land, wherever it is. So what could Turkey do right now? Well, as I see it, I don't think they'll do anything from above Alexandroupoli, where the Americans are now, and there's a lot of military equipment and personnel over there. So there's two options left. One option is Kinaros, the 25th point of the Aegean Sea, where Turkey actually has flown their drones many times above it. Now, why is that important for them? Because if they can put their mark on that position and claim it as Turkish waters, but let the islands be in Greece still, that will be a win. Why? Because the Greek islands will not be able to exploit that sea, because that will be Turkish waters. So through the time, they will die economically, and Turkey will try to absorb them into Turkey, which will take years. So that's one option. blocking the islands of Simi and Lesbos, coming to that point and saying if you don't demilitarize the islands, we're not leaving, or something like that. And if the Greeks agree to demilitarize, will the Turks leave? I don't think they'll leave, but that's not gonna happen. That's really, because if the Turks try to do something like that, the Greeks are gonna respond instantly with their navy and demolish them. So what's the only option left to do, which I think is the best option for Turkey and is the most crucial for us and Turkey? It's Castellorizo. That's the island that Turkey really wants. That's the island that if Turkey takes it, the GNC will open wide open. And they could have the agreement with Libya and then exploit the natural gases in that area, claiming that it's theirs. And that's the island that Turkey's gonna target. It's only 6 kilometers away. You can swim there easily. Now the Greeks, of course, know this. So we'll see how things go. It's not that easy to do a war, and the dog that barks doesn't bite, as we know. But Greece is prepared for all situations. And many say that why does Greece allow the UAV to be over Greek islands and spying on us? Well, why do you think they're doing that and provoking us? So we could show them our defense. But why should we show them our defense? Let it be a surprise for them. Just as the Rafale still haven't engaged with them. Let them be a surprise. And if the time is now, the time is now. But I don't think so. Let's see. Christ be with you all. God bless. See you again.